Hello, my peeps. This is Gina. Welcome to class. I had made this in a different class called Hardwired with Sarah Lovecraft. Sorry. It's a membership you have to join, and each week she will give you some sort of project to work on, and this was one of our projects. And I decided to make a necklace out of it and use it as a pendant. And then one of my subscribers wanted to know how I made this. So I guess that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make this pendant. So you're going to need 18 gauge wire, 24 gauge wire. On the 18 gauge, you're going to need 7 inches. And then the 24 gauge wire, about 2 feet, 26 inches, something like that. So give yourself plenty of wire to work with. And we're going to get started. You're going to take your 18 gauge and figure out where the middle is. If you have to, use a measuring device to make sure you're dead center or close to it. Yeah, close to it. And then just make a bend. All right. You don't want to close this too much because this is going to be our heart, the middle of our heart. So I'm just going to squeeze just a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to take that, and you got to have a mandrel. If you don't have a mandrel like this, see, this has it's a handle. You pull the handle off, and it's got different attachments. It's got round, oval, square, and triangle. But if you don't have one of these, you can use anything around the house that will give you this circle. Trying to think what you could use, like a handle of whatever you can find around the house. I don't know. But you want to take your wire, put it on. I marked mine with a marker so I know which one I used. And you're just going to bend your wire around. Just keep going all the way. Not all the way around because this is most of the way around. That looks good. So it looks like that. Now you're going to open it up. And there is your heart. There's your heart. Now, this bottom here, we're going to have to tie off. So take one of your wires, don't matter which one, and we're going to wrap it around the other wire. So I'm going to bend mine and then start wrapping. I like to do mine with a pair of pliers because there seems to get around there nice and snug when I use a pair of pliers. And two, we'll use that one as the front. This one as the back. Okay. And then snip it off with the flush end. Use the flush end on this part. And then that's our waist a little bit. Excuse me. Okay, and then we're going to tuck that in a little bit. Squeeze it together. There we go. There. You might have to fiddle with it. I think I poured that out too far. But there's your heart. Now we're going to take the bottom here, and we're going to make a little curl. Little tiny curl. You can use your needle nose pliers or your round nose pliers. Just somehow you want to make a little tiny curl. To get one like that. Then you're going to take another pair of pliers. You're going to be using your pliers today. I'm going to use my bent nose. And then you're going to hang on to it. Hang on to your loop. And then you're going to bend. There. You can't seem to get mine to... There we go. Just going to turn and bend. Turn and bend. Until you meet up with your knot. And there we go. One more turn. And there you have that. Now, these are 4mm beads. You can use, these are pearls, glass pearls. You can use 4mm anything you want. It doesn't have to be pearls. Whatever color you want. You can use whatever color wire you want. Copper is the cheapest to go by, so that, you know, if it doesn't turn out, no big deal. Just save all your copper and turn it in and get some money out of it. So we're going to take our 24 gauge, wrap about 3 times. I come in from the inside, and I'm going to leave myself a little bit of tail so I have something to hang on to. And then just wrap. There's one. Push it down. Around the second time. Oh, I should probably put my beads into... Where did that come from? Let me scoop up my beads. Scoop up my beads. The wire flopping around is getting them. All right, let's get back to work. Okay, that was second wrap. And push your wires down together, close together. As close as you can get them, nice and tight, nice and snug. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get, I think I'm going to use a pair of pliers to do that. I like my wires nice and tight together. There we go. There's the back side. There we go. That looks better. See how there's nice and snug together? Slide it back down. Grab a bead. Put on a bead. Get in there. There we go. Slide all the way down to your heart. And your wire's going to keep moving until you start getting these wraps done. So, I'm going to hang on to it. And then you're going to wrap 2 times. Put that down there. There we go. I'll wrap this way. There we go. I'm bringing mine around to the front, to the back. And you're going to do 2 wraps, nice and tight. Nice and tight. So, I got 2 wraps there. Grab another bead. There we go, this way. Slide it all. Oh, my hands are so dry there. My beads are popping right out of my hands. Sorry about the camera. Okay, slide it all the way down. And then you're going to wrap 2 times. I like to go through, push my wire through. And then once I'm through, I'll take my finger and cinch that wire around so it's nice and snug. You can tell I've been using my thumbnail. And come back around, push your wire through again, and then cinch it around. Push it together. Use your pair of pliers if you need to. And now you got your 2 beads. Now you just keep going. Wrap 2 times. Whoops. I already did my 2 wraps. I need another bead. Another bead. Drop the bead down. There we go. Oh, I gotta push those wires back together. There we go. Slide your bead down and wrap. I went this way. Okay. 1. Cinch it down. 2. Cinch it down. Grab another bead. Oh, I should have put some lotion on my hands. Beads they're just wanting to slip right out. All right, trying to figure out which way I had this. This way. There we go. Now push it through. Push the wire through. Come on. There we go. Cinch it down. And one more time. Cinch it down. Grab a bead. You're just going to keep doing this all the way around. Hang on to your bead. Hang on to your bead. Push it through. Then up there. Wrap. 1 time. And a 2nd time. Grab a bead. Drop it down. Put it in place. Hang on to it. Push your wire through. Cinch it down. Push your wire through. I know you can't see what I'm doing. It's got my thumb over it. I'm holding on to my bead to hang on to my bead. See? Got a nice roll going. Keep going. We got a ways to go. Grab a bead. Drop it down. Hang on to it. Push the wire through. Whoops, I lost my bead. Push the wire through. I think hanging on to your bead is the biggest thing. It's just hang on to that bead while you're working with your wire, getting your wire through your core wire, which is your heart. I think that's the biggest thing. Just hang on to it. Drop another bead. Hang on to it. Push through. There's 2. Drop another bead. And you know, after a while, it just gets into a rhythm. And then as you'll get up around this heart, like the bendy part, it gets a little bit more fiddly, but it's doable. I went the wrong way on that one, but that's okay. There we go. One. And 2. Drop another bead. There we go. Hang on to it. Push your wire through. It's just like sewing. You're sewing your beads on to your pretty little heart. Push those together. One more wrap. Drop another bead. Not really sure how many beads it takes to do these. Never really counted the first one. Oops. Didn't hang on to it. Alright, I need to get this cinched together. Oh, I didn't drop a bead when I was supposed to. Oh well, we'll cover it up. Alright, push the wire through. And it's caught on my pliers. Push the wire through. I'm going to count. See how many's on my other one. So I could tell you how many. See, now we're getting around to the bend here. Hang on to it. Don't want to do that. I want to hang on to it, the first part of it. All right, push the wire through. There's 1. 2. And drop another bead. Push the wire through. Get it up in there. Cinch it right around there. Cinch it right up in there. And then drop another bead. Now you're not going to get a bead all the way down in the corner. That's okay. See how I have this one? Well, I do have one down there, but then the next one started up here. So it's okay. Just as long as you got the coverage. We just want our heart covered. All right. Drop a bead. Now, cinch it around. Cinch it around. Now let's see how we're doing here. So far so good. Now drop another bead. See, now this one's not going to fit down there, so it's going to come up here. So what we're going to do is kind of make with your pliers, I'm going to take the bead back off, with your pliers, round nose, and just make a little bend in it so that you could hang your jump ring from it. And I just bend it up. Just put a little bend in it. Just want it to bend upward. See how it comes up right there? Now you're going to drop your bead. I go back, put my bead back on. Drop it down, and then it's going to come up. Keep that wire. You want to keep that bent wire right there so you have something to hang on to for your jump ring. So we're going to go over here. And hang on to it. And pull it, push it through. That's what I did. I kept pushing it through. Cinch it around. Cinch it around. That one I wanted up higher. Oh, I don't like the way that one's sitting. I didn't have a hold of it. I want it up. I think that bead. Yeah. Well, I had it cinched around there pretty tight. I don't like the way it's sitting. I want to fix that before I keep going. Get up there. All right. All right, now push. Wire through. Cinch around. Sorry, out of you. Push the right wire through. I am having trouble. See, on the last one I did just fine on it. This one just wants to prove me wrong. All right, pull through. Push it together. Push through. And push them together. And drop another bead. Drop another bead. One thing with this wire, it pushes through the pearls, because the pearls have like a coating on the outside. You always have to seem to ream the pearls when you're working with pearls, so you have that coating on the outside. 1 and 2. I don't know what happened there. My phone decided to stop recording. I went beep beep, and when I looked, and it's like it's no longer recording. Like, why is that? Was I out of frame too long? All right, hang on to it. Push your wire through. Push your wire through. Drop another bead. Running out of wire. I hope I get to the end. Because on that last one I did there, I did like over, like about 3 feet of wire. I'm like, I didn't need to come that far. See, now you're getting down to the end. It's a lot easier to manage with the wire. Drop another bead. One. Cinch it around. Drop another bead. Wrap around. How are you guys doing? Should do this like live so I can actually see how you're doing and you could ask questions. Well, I'm going to run out of wire. So I think I'm going to run down until I get to the end. Maybe I'll make it, I don't know. Hang on to it. Push it through. Trying to hurry now because I just want to get to the end before I run out of wire. It's like, I don't know what hurrying's going to do because I'm going to run out one way or another. Oh, boy. Oop. Hang on to my bead. Push it through. Cinch it. Push it through. Cinch it. Add a bead. All right, people, I think 2.5 feet was probably the magic number, I'm thinking. But if you're new, you probably want to give yourself a little bit more room to work with, because as you get down to the bottom here, it's going to be harder to work with the tail being so small. So we'll just I'm just going to keep going until I run out of wire. I gotta hang on to my bead. Hang on. Push it together. I probably only need a couple more beads on there. So yeah, I'd probably go 28, 29 inches. I think I get one more, or two more. I need two more, I'm thinking. Hang on to it. But I don't have enough wire for two. This will probably get one wrap around. Yeah. I'll get my pliers out for this one. Yeah, 30 inches. I would go 30 inches, people. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that wrapped. So, but there's, well, this one didn't turn out as good as my first one. Look at. But that's our heart. This is my wire that I started out with, so I'll snip that off. Get rid of that. I don't need to be there anymore. Add that to my pile of copper. Pinch it down. Now, take a bead, put it in the center there, if you like. You don't have to use a heart. You can use whatever you want. I gotta get out a head pin. Hang on. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna put a head pin on and do a simple loop. Simple loop is you're just gonna bend it off to the back. Hang on to it. And, oh, we don't need that much. About that much wire. About a centimeter, something like that. And then we're going to roll it back. What you're going to grab with these, oh, that's too far. And if you can feel it on this side, see how it's wiggling? It's too far in there. You got to be able to not feel that. And then roll it. Roll, roll, roll. Not that too much. Close it up. It's not closed. There's my loop. Not the prettiest loop I've ever made, but wowza. I am just off my game today, people. What is up with that? Okay, we're going to open it. And then we're going to hook it onto the heart piece. The core wire. And I can't get my little fingers in there. Pliers. There we go. Oh, that didn't get it. Wow. Hook, there we go. It is hooked on. Now, take it, pin it back down. You have your little heart. And then off the bottom here, you can do whatever you want on the bottom too. Whatever crystals or something you want to hang off the bottom. There you have it. This one, I think, turned out way much cooler. So much prettier. This one, that's so pretty. If I can turn the beads so they're out. I have to apologize. My phone keeps stopping because I'm out of storage. So it keeps stopping on me. So anyway, that's the end of this video. So if you like this video, please hit like, leave a comment. I'll get back to you. And if you really like it, you can subscribe to my channel and then ring that little bell so the next time I'm on, we'll be back here together making something new. So until next time, happy beading.